The universe has seen your heart of compassion and desires to honor the work of your hands. Outpourings of blessing and favor are being released in response to a selflessness that seeks not its own gain but the good of many. Doors of opportunity now open before you as recompense for kindnesses shown, each given without thought of return or reward. Your light has been observed from on high, and it pleases heaven to shine upon your path in turn. Word has spread of quiet mercies and gracious acts conceived in secret yet now proclaimed from the rooftops. Another has captured your unguarded moment of goodwill and shared it far, that your light should not remain hidden under cover of humility and silent care. Though you thought to steal away unknown, your grace has found you out and will no longer permit your bushel to contain its radiant glow. The world looks on amazed at love unfeigned, and hearts once heavy now lift in hope renewed at goodness unveiled. Your loved ones celebrate each mark of favor as divine justice for the affection you have lavished without stinting. They know the marches you have made that others did not see, the burdens borne in secret and the kindnesses which asked no recompense. How could they then contain the joy of watching heaven's eye turn upon your waiting heart to crown hidden toil with blessing poured in fair proportion, to diffuse distress? They say, but the truth all eyes now witness clear, that you have lived to lift another's load and bind the broken whole. Not a breath or word shall fall to ground forgotten, but each selfless syllable shall reap just harvest in its season and ascending scale. The universe records intent of heart and keeps a tally of each tear you wiped away in gentleness, rewarding motive more than motion. Receive your due and walk in wonder at the startling mathematics of a grace that gives increase beyond what thought or reason could expect. You lived to lose your life and found instead a crown beyond the cost of sacrifice. Favor now flowers wild where once harsh soil repelled the nurturing hand. The bud, so long in swelling, bursts at last to radiate full beauty held too close and coveted for you alone. But blossoms grown in shadow lose half their grace when not allowed to bask in golden rays of noonday's sun. Their open face invites the world to share in sacred ground once marked forbid, attracting pilgrim souls to rest in petals soft and drink their delicate perfume. Notoriety comes unlooked for, a strange guest to one accustomed to seclusion sweet. Yet invitation has been issued by that deed which could not long be left in obscurity and called instead for brightest spotlight to illuminate its worth. Step forth prepared to undergo close scrutiny and judgment by the crowd, yet also ready now to be exalted on fair Zion's hill. Your praises sung in secret find an open chorus, and whispers meant for you alone take wing to bear abroad and usher fame within your gates. Receive in gladness tributes paid though uninvited, and accept renown as recompense your humility calls undeserved. Yet faint not in the glare of sudden light, but walk as always, seeking good of all and keeping private joys which fame and popular acclaim may threaten but not erase. Esteem of men means less than nurturing those seeds of hope which first gave rise to honor unforeseen. Remain as you have been, a servant to the least and last. Forgetful of reward save smiles your mercies may awake. Grace pours abundant where channels run most deep. As fame finds easy mark in one who safeguards well the charge of secret things and makes reward itself a conduit for good. Receive with gratitude and spacious hand. Then hasten to disperse again your plenty multiplied to those still wanting. Let favor breed compassion, and each open door become an opportunity to lift another by. Make again obeisance low, remembering glory belonged first to one who calls his friends those who give to humblest child a cup of water in his name. Your light has come that you may shine, not hoard, and all fames I holds most dear those rays, which fall unasked on lives left in the shadow and the cold. So goes your glory, an offered cloak for nakedness, a cover for defenseless heads, and cup overflowing sure. The universe now pours favor as you poured kind deeds unmeasured, that you may fill more hands and warm lost wayfarers against the coming night. Receive and then disperse, this is the purpose fame now kindles for your ready heart. Arise, and hasten to fulfill those sacred aims which humble care has long made sure. Type, "Thank you God," and share this video to 10 people who needs to watch this. Watch this video until the end to receive God's blessings. If you need this, please like this video. God says, "My child, do not lose hope in times of difficulty or distress. Hardships often pave the way for greater growth and deeper blessing if you persevere through them. I use trials to strengthen your faith, develop your character and equip you for the calling I have placed on your life. What the enemy means for harm, I turn for good to those who love me. Have patience and courage, for these hard times will not last forever, but will work together for your good as you remain faithful. You will come through as gold, stronger and more radiant. Your current struggles are but stepping stones to higher places in me. Trust the process and hold fast to your faith. I am with you and will bring you through." Type, "Believe in God," to affirm. God says, doubt sees obstacles, but faith sees opportunity. Do not let fear or feelings of inadequacy hold you back from pursuing the vision and purpose I have given you. You have all you need to take the next step right now through my power and strength. Do not wait until you feel ready or confident in yourself. For true confidence comes from trusting in me alone. I do not call the equipped, I equip the called. Take courage and move forward in faith. Your belief in me will sustain you, though you falter. I will open doors no man can shut and remove barriers you cannot overcome. Fix your eyes on me, not the giants in the land. With me you can scale any wall. Take heart and leap. My child, I will catch you. Type, "Jesus is love." Subscribe to channel and help us to reach 10,000 divine subscribers. God says, laughter and joy are medicines for the soul. Do not take yourself or life's troubles too seriously, but maintain a spirit of hope and light-heartedness. Find opportunities each day to laugh and spread good cheer to others. A joyful heart sees beyond surface struggles to the deeper blessings always present but often overlooked in busyness or distress. Make it a habit to notice life's simple pleasures and be thankful for them. Do not let the cares of this world weigh you down, but carry a spirit of praise and childlike delight. Joy comes not from circumstances but from walking close to me. Come, my child, and let me refresh your soul and fill you with laughter once again. Life's too short to miss its music. Hear it and join in. If you believe God, type 1111. God says, "The gifts and talents I have placed within you were not meant to be hidden away or hoarded selfishly. They were given to share with others, that all may benefit and lives be enriched." Do not keep your light under a basket due to fear, doubt, or a perceived lack of worthiness. You have something unique to offer the world that no one else possesses in quite the same way. Ask me to show you opportunities to bless others through the abilities I have entrusted to you, and move forward confident that as you pour out, you will be filled again to overflowing. Your gifts make room for you as you generously offer them. Share what you have been given, my child, and do not neglect such great treasure. It was meant to be given away. If you believe God, type 2222. God says, "True peace is found not in noise and clamor but in simplicity and solitude." Do not fill your days with endless activity and distraction, but make space to be still in my presence. Come away to your quiet place and invite me in. Be silent before me and listen for my voice whispered in the depths of your spirit. As you slow your pace, quiet the rush of demands pressing in and sit at my feet. You will find rest for your soul and clarity of thought returning once more. Your strength is renewed in stillness and waiting, not perpetual motion. Desiring to be busy leaves little margin for the only thing truly needful. Choose solitude and simplicity, my child. In them you will find me, and your peace will have no end. If you believe God, type 33. 33. God says, "You can change the world one action at a time by choosing to live according to my will and values rather than the precepts of this world. Do not ask what others may do, but ask only what I am calling you to right now. Be faithful in small things, and more will be entrusted to you. Let your life be a light to others through simple acts of obedience, compassion and courage. Speak the truth in love wherever you go and stand up for justice and mercy. Make a positive difference through your own choices and behavior each day, and be an example that inspires others to live for higher purpose. Together, you can transform communities by bringing the kingdom first within your own heart. Be the change, and watch my hand move through you. If you believe God, type 4444. God says, A grateful heart opens doors to more of my blessing in your life. Do not take for granted the gifts of love, grace, and provision you daily enjoy, but give thanks in all circumstances with a spirit of humility and awe. Speak out your gratitude for both large and small displays of my favor, and it will multiply blessings and attract more cause for thanks. Praise and thanksgiving invite my presence in a way that few things do. As you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you will discover fresh grace and a new joy that does not depend on circumstances to feel secure. You will have found the secret that through all things gives grace and makes life to abound. Thanksgiving brings abundance. So offer it without ceasing. My child, in blessing me you are blessed. If you believe God, type 555. God says, do not overlook small acts of kindness and service, for they are profoundly meaningful and bring purpose to life. Look for ways each day to touch the lives of others through simple deeds performed with great compassion and care. A kind word, an understanding smile, a helping hand, such small things can make an eternal difference. Pour yourself out for the lonely, the forgotten, the least of these, and you pour yourself out for me. This is pure religion, to minister grace and mercy wherever there is need. Do not wait for grand opportunities or position yourself for acclaim, but serve in humble ways all those I place before you. Give without thought of return, and you will discover riches untold. Forget reward or recognition, and lose your life in service for others. Here you will find purpose and meaning beyond all measure. The smallest acts of kindness done in love hold the widest reach and deepest worth. Offer them and change the world. One life, one heart at a time. This is how you become great in my kingdom, by being servant of all. Go and do small things with great compassion. It is why you were born. If you believe God, type 777. God says, all things happen according to my divine timing and perfect will. Do not rush ahead or lag behind, anxious to make your own way, but commit your plans to me. Lean not on your own understanding, and allow me to direct your steps. My timing seldom matches your expectations, but will unfold exactly as needed to prepare you for what lies ahead and accomplish my purposes. Have patience, and trust the process. Do not lose hope if things do not progress quickly enough for your liking. Wait on me. Your times are in my hands. As you yield in faith, watching expectantly for my leading each day, you will find peace and spare yourself much distress over perceived delays or failures. My timing is impeccable. Rest in that, and do not let doubt trouble your heart if things seem out of rhythm or season. All will become clear at the proper time. Your part is but to remain available and flexible to my calling, sensitive to my leading. Be still before me, seek my face, and I will direct you perfectly if you but trust me. Have patience, My child. With me, all things happen on time. If you believe God, type 999. God says, hatred, resentment and unforgiveness only hurt you, not the one who wronged you. Release these destructive forces through the power of forgiveness, and set yourself free from their chains. To forgive is an act of obedience that brings healing and peace. It does not excuse wrongdoing or require trust in the one who hurt you. But it does ask you to see that person through eyes of mercy as one in need of grace, just like yourself. And it asks you to surrender them to me, releasing their offenses into my hands to judge, not your own. Forgiveness is a journey, but it begins with a choice to walk the path of mercy rather than bitterness. Choose now to forgive, speaking these words aloud as a declaration of your intent. Then live out that choice each time the memory rises up, handing the hurt to me in an act of worship. Walk on in freedom. My child. The one who forgives is set free, while unforgiveness remains a prison of its own making. I have forgiven you much. Will you not extend the gift of mercy to another? This is my way. Walk in it and find your peace. Subscribe to channel if you believe in Lord Jesus.